Hey guys, it's Tobiah, aka Toby1 Kenobi, and I have been gone for quite a while. I told you guys I'd be uploading these. Well, I didn't promise. Let's get that straight. Someone mentioned it to me in my comment section on my channel. You said you were going to be doing these build and plays, let's builds every 3 episodes a week. Was that a lie? And no, I didn't say that. I didn't. What I said was that I planned on doing that. I don't make any promises on YouTube because I'm a procrastinator. I often break them. But this week, it wasn't because of procrastination. This week I had other work to do, which some of you might be able to guess that since 1.2 came out. It was to update my texture pack. And I swear I did so much work in the last 3 days before 1.2 came out. Like, I was working 12, 18 hours a day on the texture pack. Oh, I catch my breath here. Not used to talking this much. But yeah, I did a ton of work. Like, just so many new textures. I might go through a couple of them right now, actually. New grass sides, much shaggier, more interesting, and new gold blocks, things that are relevant to the fire temple. Someone told me a while back that they thought my gold blocks were too yellow and looked mustardy. Like it reminded them of mustard. Well, they're still yellow. I mean, I suppose that's gonna happen. I mean, gold is called the yellow metal. The yellow metal. That's a one other name for it. But I think they look much more metallic at a distance now. Yep. What else did I change? Glowstone is now seamless, so it used to be sort of divided into individual glows, where you could tell at a distance definitely which block was which. But now if you were to make a big expanse of it, you can see that well, there's sort of seams that I can see. There's color seams, but I'll get rid of those later. But it's much more seamless now. And oh, I added all that 1.2 stuff like jungle trees and redstone lamps, but you're not going to be able to see any of those right now because I am still playing on my 1.1 bin, and that's because all of the mods for mega building are not yet updated. Well, some of them might be, but world edit, that should work, but I don't think single player commands is updated, so I wouldn't be able to use it. And of course, Optifine isn't ready yet. It's kind of necessary. What else? I don't know, like too many items. That's actually ready, but not without world edit. I wouldn't be able to build very well, not on this scale. But today what I have planned to build is just the front edifice here, the front facade. I got a few ideas, and maybe if I build it fast enough I could get started on the interior, because I already pretty much know what I'm going to be doing in here. Just rows of columns, and I don't know if I'll be able to fit a walkway. No, I wouldn't be able to, and it would look stupid anyway. I was thinking about doing a walkway up at this height, but it would look stupid if it was in the way of the windows, wouldn't it? And I'm gonna do some like hanging chandeliers in here, bunch of miscellaneous stuff, but for today just probably this front edifice. So let's get started. I think what I'm going to do is sort of visually divide this top triangle above that line from the stuff that's below it. And what I'm going to do below it is put large columns, sort of like tubular cylindrical columns on either side. And in the middle, I'm not sure, but I need to have this front have a lot of depth to it, a lot of dimensionality, because that just makes things look more interesting. One mistake a lot of builders make is to make their structure, the walls and just their entire structure very flat, single panel walls, you know, just one thick, and that is, man, I gotta slow down and relax. My mind is running a mile a minute and my mouth can't keep up. That is kind of a mistake, I think, when you are building, especially mega builds. I can understand why you'd make a a wall on a house 1 thick, because you don't have a lot of room sometimes for, you know, tons of depth to the wall. But on a mega build, you need to add as much thickness as possible for as much, so that you can keep layering on detail. Like if you look at this, I've got 4 layers of detail here. The window level, window layer, and then this one, and then that one there, and that's like the main detail layer. This is just a flat expanse mostly. And then it even goes out one more with, you know, all this chippy stuff, shelf things. That's the secret to mega building though. Lots of depth for detail. But what do I want to do here first? Alright, it needs to be a bigger door. Much bigger. Much bigger. The size that I originally had it. And it needs to be 5 wide so I can add that archy feel to it. Oh, I really wish my mods were out for 1.2 because I would very much like to be using upside down stairs right now. I'll have to go back in later and add them. Yes, that is how big it needs to be. And then I can add the detail out here. As you guys can see, I really didn't have this planned very well. Usually I look at architectural stuff a lot before I start building on an episode. Ooh yeah, okay, here we go. Now I'm figuring something out. But this time I spent the preparatory time on something else, and that was disassembling my microphone and my headphones, drilling a hole into them, and like, well, I was just doing all this so that I could put my mic closer to my face. I've been like clipping it to my shirt and it's too far away, and I wanted to improve my audio quality. You may notice that I sound a little bit different this episode, a little bit clearer perhaps, and that's because my microphone is now 1.5 inches away from my mouth instead of 4 inches. And you might not think that makes a big difference, but it does. In fact, it makes other differences as well. It cuts down on room noise, blah blah blah. I'm giving you guys an instructional video on how to be a YouTuber. Don't need that. Well, some of you do. I imagine I've got quite a few subscribers who have YouTube channels or are wanting to start YouTube channels. But this video is about building. So, alright, I'm going to keep going outward at that angle and keep adding layers. Keep going outward at this angle and keep adding layers of this until I get tired of it. Alright, it's starting to look a little bit angular on the outsides, so I think I'm going to stop there and do what I was intending with the sort of columns here, smaller ones here, and then larger ones there. But that is going to be, let's see, let's just grab this and flip it. Everything seems so dark. So dark, yet the sun is right there. I swear my texture pack is darker now. I think it's the grass. The grass is too dark, for one. I've got that stupid overhang dropping in the shadow. I need to brighten my pack up. I like it to actually look like, you know, a day would look like. So bright that, you know, and cheery. Copy this, flip it, south, paste it. Whoops. Alright, that's what happens when you don't do flip -p. What happened was, well, I just screwed up the flip. It flipped in a way that I didn't want it to flip. So, you gotta do that -p on the end. Copy, and that centers the flip on the player instead of on, I don't know, even know how to explain it. I never really understood flip until they added the until the developer added the -p thing. Flip. Didn't used to have that, and flips were a nightmare. I had to flip the front half of the water temple like 10 times before I was able to copy it to the other side. Negative P. Oh my gosh. Fingers work. Focused via. Okay, now. On these sides will be a column thingy. And that column, let's make it out of netherite for now so I can modify it individually from the brick if I need to. Be 5 wide because it extends 4 out from the wall. Alright, I don't know. You know what? You know what? I don't know. So you know what? Back into block placement. Place blocks until I'm satisfied. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I got it. I've got it. Nobody worry. It's under control. Expand one that away. Stack this up. Oh, 10 or so. Oh, maybe 18. Oh, maybe 20. Yeah, maybe 20. There we go. Maybe. That out to 2. Is that what I want to do? I don't know. I never know. Maybe I'll put the cover I was thinking about over this part. Yeah, I could do that. Let's make it out of gold for now. I'll do it this way. The magical roll edit way. Using the logic, like Spock. Stack 2 that way, but ignore air. See if that works. Yep. Made a nice little roof over it. No. Yeah, okay, I need one more. Stack 3. Ignore air. And then stack 2. That way. Now. Yeah, that's too deep. I mean, too far out. I'm building so haphazardly today. I'm usually so accurate. I'm just feeling real good today. Very exuberant and satisfied. I always feel that way after a texture pack update, though. I stress about that thing way too much. I'll be happy when it's finished. And sort of unhappy as well, because it'll be difficult to go on with my life without texture packing, but it'll have to happen someday. I'm not going to do it for the rest of my life. Or maybe I will, you know? I could turn this into a career if I wanted to, I bet. Because, like, everybody's got a degree these days. I don't necessarily need a degree to become, like, a video game texture artist or something like that. Maybe my dreams of texturing for the rest of my life could be reality. That's not really what I want to do with my life, though. I would rather write. Do something a bit more, well, I suppose anything one does is meaningful. Or meaningless, depending on how you look at it. Let's avoid that, though. Do not want to philosophize while I am building. I dislike philosophy in general. It seems arrogant to me that a person could believe that they could figure out the universe or life. In my opinion, it's better to just trust God, and I'm a Christian if you didn't already know. It's better just to trust God and let things be as they will be and not try to, you know, change the world. It's better to focus on the individual instead of the group, if you know what I mean. It's better to try to change one person's life, to love them in a way that makes their life better and not to think about your own life. That's what I guess I'm saying. Philosophy feels selfish to me. That a person would... I think that's the attitude behind it. That a person is selfish, and of course it's not entirely true. I'm getting way out of hand here with this stuff. It's something I haven't really thought about that much, and I believe that's obvious in the way I'm speaking. I mean, I'm not talking accurately, or I don't know what I'm talking about, in other words. Okay, so continuing with this. How about that? And then above that I can do some smaller columns. Let's make this brick now. Replace 8745, yeah? Yeah. Yeah. And then above that, I will do something like this. Yep, okay, I've got it. I'm just gonna take this lantern thing and put her down there. Yeah. Expand this up a little bit so I can grab the fire there. Ooh, it burns the flesh. Copy. Rotate it. 90. Nope, wrong way. Undo. Rotate 180. Yes, that is the proper orientation. Undo. And then I think this is the altitude I wanted at. Nope, that dug into the roof. It needs to go one up. And that is too far up. You know what? I'm gonna change it anyway, so let's get this out of the way. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do here? Something I was very stupid not to do earlier. Not realize I needed to do. I'm gonna take this column and replace it with one of these columns I've already made over here. The 5 wide one. Is it 5 wide? Yeah, sort of. 7 wide in total, but the center part is 5. So let's just grab this thing. And I'm gonna have to shorten it a bit. Expand 20 up. Do my workout here, away from the building. Alright. Gotta move down in steps of 2, and I think I was too high anyway. Too high. Move to down. What? What just happened? Undo. Oh, okay. Move to down. that should be the right altitude, yes. But I'll get rid of the sandstone, because there's just going to be gold at that altitude. Yeah, that's proper altitude. Now, just copy this and put it in place. There, that's better. Yeah. But I'm gonna need to do some work back here so that this is proper. Yep. Well, I don't know, I may leave it like that, because that looks cool over here, except for this. Plug that up. And this top part, chop that off. But yeah, I like that. The gold though, the gold seems odd to me. So let's just make it a gold border. It's better. Now let's get rid of this right now. Now let's mirror it so that get a feel for what it looks like completed. Yes and no. It's getting there. Needs... what does it need? Some sort of central thing right here. Central structure, that part. And then the large columns on the sides. So the side large columns, I'm going to do the same way as this one, except they're going to be bigger. So let me see if I can figure out how this thing is built. It's been a while since I built it. And then I'll make a larger one over here on the side, so you guys can see how these are built. Alright, I have figured out how to build them. It's pretty easy, but it's hard to understand just by looking at it, so I'm going to do it manually. What you start off with is, well, you find your center. That'll be the center of my whole dealabob, and how wide do I want the column though? That is the question. Damn it. Alright, excuse my language, but I figured out how to build that kind. I need to go wider now. So, you know what, just let's make it manually. In the center, I want... Alright, yeah. Now. Brick, stairs, then above that, brick. Then brick, stairs. And then regular brick block, half slab, regular block. Alright, there we go. So that's basically how you do the walls. Ah, why is my W key was stuck? I don't know how to explain this thing. It's actually quite complicated when you get down to it, I guess. Let's just, you know what? Stack it. Alright, that's how wide I want this one to be. Now all I do is add netherrack to the inside. Let's do it on the layer up. Then you light it. Now the light will also be visible through a corner window, just like over here, because there will be stairs like that. Yeah, that's how the corners work. Now, all I have to do is select that section. Expand one east. Yeah, okay, now. Stand in the center. I think that's the center. Copy. Yep, that's how you do it. Alright. Stack 5 up. You know what? I just came to the realization that this is very flat. So I am going to move these center parts out. Yep, that's what I want to do. But somehow I'm missing netherrack down there now. Ah, yes, I see, I see. Now it needs netherrack in these corners as well. Yep, that'll look good. Decent at least. I could do better though. Let's just see what this looks like. Okay, yeah, that's what it looks like when it's rounded out a bit more. Pretty cool. I really wish I had vertical stairs though, because on these outer portions, or maybe right here, I would do vertical slits instead of regular sideways slits. Like, the way you would do those is, instead of, well, you just take it like this, and then to do a vertical slit, all you would do is put right there an upside down stairs. So you would go down below and put an upside down stairs right here, and there would be a vertical slit right there, because you can imagine the stairs would go in a corner like that, and there would be a vertical slit. I would like to do that on those parts, but I guess that'll have to wait. Because once I go 1.2, there's no going back with this world. I don't want to keep converting it back and forth, just in case there are bugs and stuff like that. But okay, that's how I want my column to be. But I need a base as well. So let's extend this out a bit more. Sheep? Unacceptable. Bye. What? Oh. Bye. You're all dead. Okay, I have successfully gotten one quadrant right. I think it's right. Wait a minute, no it's not. Okay, be right back. I think I've made a mistake. Okay, now I have successfully gotten one quadrant right. I think. Wait a minute. Okay. There, fixed. And the rest of them I can just fix with stack command. Expand 4 up, 5 up, 6 up, expand 6 up, just go up to where, what? Oh, okay, contract. I forgot it's cumulative. Oh, what am I doing? And 2 up, there. There. Alright, now I've got something to copy. What is this? Why is that not right? Because I didn't go down far enough. Oh my gosh. Annoying. Copy. Whoop. There we go. Whoop. Alright, that is what my column is going to look like. But taller. How tall do I need to go? That is the question. Height? I'm going to need to stack it how many more times above that altitude? That would be the easiest way to do it. So on this level, no, on this level is where it begins. Okay, so right there. And that is 25. So I'm going to need to stack it 12 times to get it to the proper altitude. Yeah. But let's do it from this altitude because I know this level is right. What I'm going to do here is, just so you guys can see how this thing is built, after I'm done making the column, I will take a section out of it, and you know, you guys can just pause the video while I'm looking at it so you can see how an individual section is constructed. and then you'll be able to figure out how to make your own. You know what? I see a mistake. I think. Yep. Gosh, this thing is so complicated. There, that's how it should be. And now I gotta fix all these. Alright, now I've got a proper quadrant. And you know what? I'm just going to abandon all that top stuff and move this elsewhere so you guys can see how this thing is constructed from the inside. Expand one more up. Yeah, alright, let's move this out. There. Alright. This is one quadrant of that column. On the exterior, it's just, well, I suppose the hardest thing to understand right here is how these little ports are made. And they're just a stair facing inward. And then on the side, another stair facing inward towards the fire. And then above that are just regular brick blocks. And you just repeat that going upward, and these outside things are easy to understand, just brick blocks with stairs on top. But the inside is a ring of netherrack lit on fire, so that each port can be lit up. I think I've got some unnecessary netherracks in there, but whatever. Let them burn. And then to make the actual column, I'll just take this quadrant You know what? I have missed a part. Well, this will allow me to show you how the brick part is built just properly, like so that you completely understand how to do these on your own. Let's see if I do. Okay, so that's a corner. I will need to put a brick stair facing inward towards this netherrack. Yeah. And then right here is just a regular slab. Like that one too. Yeah, these are unnecessary, I think. They aren't visible from... Oh, what did I just break? I just broke something somewhere. Didn't I? On the outside? Let's hope this is right. Okay, another corner. So... stair, stair. Yep, that'll make another port there. And then another corner, so stair, stair. Another port there. And then slab for the sides. Light it all. This one is unnecessary. There we go. That's a bit more easy to understand, methinks. Look proper from the outside? Yep. Alright, so now I can rotate this thing. Alright, so got it selected. Getting a little bit flustered. I don't think I'm going to finish this front edifice today. But I'm satisfied with the work I've gotten done. So it doesn't matter. There we go. That's what the base of it looks like. And then to get the rest, all I need to do is select one 2-high ring. There we go. And then just stack that up as many times as I need it. How many times do I need it? I think 14. Stack 14 up. Shablam! Now that is a column. Quite nice. And I wish I had some more materials to put in there, but I don't think it would look very good. I don't know, I may modify it later. But this column is ready to put in place. Methinks. Let's chop off the back half of it. No. First, I make a copy. Put that copy over in my extra parts area. There we go. Don't want to lose that work. That was quite difficult. I'm just going to chop the back half of it off so that I can just put it flush with the wall. There we go. And now I will just slide this thing into place. Expand 40 up. That's got it all. Actually, I won't slide it into place. What I'll do it from the inside. Copy. And go to the part of the wall that I want it on. First, let's see how thick this is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inward from the edge of the wall, I think. Now let's have it extend out a little bit. But where's the edge of the wall? I need to designate that. Right there. 7 in from that will be the center. Now it's going to chop into this. So 1, 2, 3. What am I doing? Getting worn out. It occurs to me that this column may be too wide. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to use it anyway. If not here, elsewhere. Let's see if I can wedge it in here though. Alright, so the thing I need to worry about most is cutting into this. So I need to go 7 from that. 1, 7. This needs to be the center. Okay. Not bad. Whoops, I chopped a little bit off there. Undo. 7 away. Right here. Paste. -A. That's better. Yeah, that column is too wide. Doesn't belong here. But it can be used in interior locations. So not a total loss. I made a cool column, and all I need to do... Alright, so these are 5 wide. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 5 is 11 wide. I need to make one that is 7 or 9 wide, probably 7. So let's just undo this, and you know what? I'm gonna have to call it a day. I haven't gotten much done today, and I didn't do what I thought I was gonna do, but this is just the format that these episodes are gonna have to take, because I'm gonna have to start doing them on just an on-demand basis and not editing them so much. Just, you know, building and throwing it out there, because as it is, I haven't been getting enough episodes out every week, and enough videos in general. I just need to start putting out videos. I'm sure you guys will understand if they don't have the same polish as they usually do. I will finish this edifice next time, hopefully. But that's all for now. See you guys later. Good luck, have fun, bye bye.